And your PMP certification is a significant milestone. It's globally recognized and respected, and it validates your project management expertise. But getting certified isn't just about checking off study hours or flipping through flashcards. Passing the exam takes strategic preparation, a deep understanding of the material, and a strong test day mindset. Unfortunately, many otherwise qualified candidates stumble not because they aren't intelligent or capable, but because they fall into avoidable traps. Here are 10 common mistakes and the best way to avoid them. Number one, underestimating the exam difficulty. PMP exam isn't your average multiple choice test. It assesses your ability to apply project management concepts in complex real world scenarios. Many candidates assume that they'll pass easily because they've managed projects, but that's a costly assumption. Expect the questions to be situational, ambiguous, and sometimes include multiple correct answers where you must choose the best. These questions expect you to answer the way the PMBOK guide or PMI resources would, not how your employers trained you. Going in with a casual attitude can lead to a rude awakening. Number two, relying solely on one study resource. No single book or course can fully prepare you for the exam. PMBOK guide is essential, but it's not enough. If you only use a single outline course or textbook, you miss out on broader perspectives and practical examples. Effective prep combines multiple resources, a solid prep book, video lessons, mock exams, online forums, and exam simulators. Diversifying your sources gives you a more rounded understanding of theory and application. If you want to find the best prep resources, many exam candidates and credential holders document their study materials and results in the subreddit r/PMP. Using multiple resources doesn't have to break the bank. Many free and low-cost resources are available online on sites such as pmaspire.com. Number three, ignoring the exam content outlined. The exam content outline isn't just an administrative document, it's your roadmap. The exam is structured around three domains: people, 42%, process, 50%, and business environment, 8%. Each domain includes specific tasks and enablers you're expected to understand. Too many candidates skip this guide and end up over studying irrelevant topics or underestimating areas like agile and hybrid methodologies. Tailoring your prep to the exam content outline ensures your efforts are focused and aligned with the actual exam. And be sure to check it before you actually start studying, because sometimes this exam content outline changes. So you want to make sure you have the best copy. Go to pmi.org and look for this guide. Number four, memorizing instead of understanding. The PMP is not about how well you can memorize formulas or definitions, but how well you think like a project manager. Questions often test judgment, prioritization, and communication skills. If you rely purely on rote memorization, you'll struggle with scenario-based questions that require critical thinking. Focus instead on deeply understanding concepts and how they're applied in practice. Memorizing still plays a critical role. When you enter the test room, use any allowed scrap paper to jot down formulas and quick facts that might be challenging to remember under pressure. Number five, skipping practice exams. Practice exams are more than just to check on your knowledge. They build stamina, improve time management, and reveal blind spots. Candidates who skip them often struggle with pacing, or feel overwhelmed during the test. Take full-length, timed mock tests to simulate the real exam environment. Even better, use a mock test resource that presents the exam in the same way as the test administration system. Analyze your results afterward to identify patterns in your mistakes and reinforce weak areas. Strive for scores in the 70 to 80% range. While there isn't a fixed passing score for the exam, a consistent practice test score of 70% indicates that you're likely to pass. Be sure to watch our other video on that topic too. I'll put a link in the description below. Number 6, poor time management and study schedule. You can't cram your way through the PMP exam. The material is too broad and nuanced for last-minute sprints. Many candidates misjudge the time needed and try to rush through the content, which leads to shallow understanding. Create a structured study plan based on your availability. Break down the content into weekly goals and give yourself time for review, practice, and rest. Consistency beats intensity. Number 7, not addressing weak areas. It's tempting to spend time reviewing topics you enjoy or already understand. Your score would improve unless you tackle the areas where you're the weakest. Use diagnostic tools and practice tests to identify blind spots. Then deliberately focus your study sessions on those gaps, even if they're uncomfortable. That's where real improvement happens. This may be a good way to start if you've had a lot of project management experience already. Identify and focus on weak areas rather than wasting time looking at everything. This can help reduce study time. Number 8, wait too long to take the exam after studying. You've studied, taken practice exams, and felt ready, but then life gets in the way and weeks pass. When you finally schedule the test, much of that sharp knowledge has faded. Don't let your preparation go stale. Once you're scoring consistently well, set a date and commit. Do it typically within 2 weeks to have the best retention. Strike while the material is still fresh in your mind and your confidence is high. Number 9, mismanaging time during the exam. The exam takes place over many hours. This may sound like plenty of time. It disappears quickly, especially if you get stuck early on. Don't spend more than 60 to 90 seconds on any single question. Use the flagging feature to mark the tough ones and come back later. Proper pacing ensures you don't run out of time, panic near the end. Also remember, there's no penalty for incorrect guesses. So as exam time runs out, be sure you've submitted an answer to every question, even if you're just alternating your choices. Number 10, don't let anxiety derail performance. Even well-prepared candidates can crash if they let nerves take over. Test anxiety can cloud judgment, cause second guessing, and drain mental energy. To manage stress, practice mindfulness techniques, simulate test day conditions, and visualize success. On exam day, focus on what you can control, your pace, your mindset, and your strategy. PMP exam is challenging, but far from impossible, especially when you know the pitfalls that trip up candidates. Avoiding these 10 mistakes won't just improve your chances of passing, they'll make your preparation more efficient, focused, and confident. You've already taken the first step by researching what not to do. Now it's time to prepare like a project manager with purpose, precision, and a plan. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, share, and consider subscribing to the channel. It'll help get word out, and we'd like to reach 1,000 subscribers this year. Take care, and I'll see you soon with another tip.